Welcome back to the C Champagne Radio Show. Welcome back. I Love Music Army Van Halen fans, David Lee Roth fans, even Sammy Hagar fans are welcome here as we talk about this news story that's breaking from David Lee Roth as he had some things to say on stage last night. But before we get into the story, I invite you to join us. The I Love Music Army, our internet musical global family of friends where I read every single comment and I love interacting with everyone that comments on the videos that I make. Look forward to reading yours, but let's get to this David Lee Roth thing, shall we? Now, we know there's no love lost between David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar. I wish they could be friends, in all honesty, but David Lee Roth gets on stage last night and he starts off by doing what a lot of people would consider to be the unthinkable. He says, and let me read this to you, let me quote this. He goes, "One of my esteemed colleagues, he's a contemporary, he's got a great voice, a great catalog. You all know Sammy Hagar. He's got a great voice." And Sammy described to the media a while back that the ghost of Eddie Van Halen visited him and graced him with a song that he memorized and then went and recorded. Okay? That's how he starts things off. Then he goes on to say that while he was watching the weather, the ghost of Eddie Van Halen walked through his hotel room door and he was laughing. And Dave wanted to know, and he said, "Oh, what did you do now?" And Eddie said to Dave, "You know that song I gave Hagar?" In which Dave replied, "Yes." And he goes, "It's actually Iron Butterflies, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida backwards. Don't effing tell him." And then they both laughed and shared a ghost cigarette together, according to Roth. And then he gave Eddie a big hug and said, "Man, I effing miss you." In which Eddie said, "I miss you too, Dave, but you know what? You should go to hell. You know, you should still go to hell." And then Dave replied by saying, "Save me a seat." Now, I don't believe for 1 minute David Lee Roth got a visit from Eddie Van Halen's ghost. Personally, I think he was making a jab at Sammy Hagar for his song and what he said about the dream and everything like that. Because that's just what I believe. You can believe what you want to believe, and I would like to know what you would believe by typing in that comment section. Please hit that like button if you don't want to subscribe. I'm not AI. I'm a real human being. I got flesh and blood here, and I love talking music, entertainment, and some sports with all my subscribers. I read every single comment because I just love hearing what you guys have to say. It's fun. It's exciting. And I will comment on your comments if it's a really cool comment, or sometimes I don't get to read them every day, but I do read them all. It is intriguing to me to hear everyone's voice and opinion. I would love to hear what you have to say. I said that already, didn't I? I'm repeating myself. I must be too hungry. I need a sandwich, somebody. In the meantime, keep the music playing and the good times rolling. We'll see you next time from the Steve Champagne Radio Show.